Alrighty, back for part 5. We are on the new patch. Which, when I recorded that video yesterday, it must have been very shortly off of that. Now, I'm forgetting something in my OBS. But that's neither here nor there. I think there's a chat window or something I'm forgetting. Oh well. So what were we gonna do? The Revenants got some buffs. Now you can have weapons in the left hand and it should work. And they should be able to equip stuff that's higher level than them. So this should be, yes, look at that. There we go, that's what I like to see. Just a little bit of extra added damage. That's a 1, so we can upgrade that with the 6. And that should keep our 5 as well. Yes. So we do that. We do this. We upgrade the 4 and the 5. Why is the 4? Oh, it's a different weapon. Grip and trim. I didn't notice that. Oh. Then we can take this glass bottle. Glass rose. We upgrade that. There we go. There we go. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so we're gonna test these out. And what's a good spot to test these out in? Do we do Roadblock and get revenge on Roadblock? I think we do. Because Roadblock gave me the old slapperoonie last time. And of course, as always, I need revenge on things that slap me. Alright, this timestamp's 205. Good to go. And we're trying the new build in our skill section. We didn't pick Lab Rat this time, which now Revenants have reduced from 35 to 25%. And instead we're using a Brute Tree. So we'll see how the Brute Tree goes. Maybe I even reduce this by 1 to grab Persistence, because I think Persistence will be good. Okay, let's go ahead and do Roadblock. We got Klaus, we got our German phrase book, we are Satan Guten Tag, and we're going. Oh, I love this change. Doot, 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 doot. Best change. It used to start in the upper corner there, and then it was like a little awkward sidestep at the bottom. It's been updated. It's been changed. I love it. We got Nobu right away. We slap. And I have this Trauma Kit 3. I wonder, if you have Trauma Kit 3, and you have Large Backpack, can you get 2 of them? I don't think so, because it goes back into the slot itself. It wouldn't go into your hand. So I doubt it. I don't know why I'm taking these. I don't have any skills I'm using. Oh, holy crap. Holy Chum is buff. What did Chum have last time? Okay, granted, I did not have weapons. I did not have weapons last time. So he has 2 weapons to make note of. And the weapons should be like 15 damage each, so he has 30 damage base now, I want to say. I should have reorganized the arrangement of that attack. Okay, there's the thing where you can't use slugs on the thing, and it puts it back in your hand and wastes your AP. So that's good to test out there. Now Barricade as well. You have Spaz. He has a nice damage value. Other way. What I should do is put everybody with blunt. Oh, interesting. This puts it back into your hand with full value. Okay, now we have Mort, who has 47 base damage, I think. And he comes in with 70 with the weapons. Okay, so that's nice to see. You can see their base damage value in your hand, and then when they're played, you see their weapon damage value. I kind of like it the way that is. Ah, reduces the hunger fully. I think the last time I was using that, it didn't reduce it correctly, but this time it seems to reduce it correctly. I don't know if that was changed, but just something I noticed just now. Damn, look at him go. Okay, these guys feel so much better. That frenzy is really, really strong. So they did 36, 28, 36, 42, 36. Quick math, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 150 damage. How's that stack up? 150 damage. Why did Mort's damage go down? I wasn't paying attention. Why does damage go down? Wasn't it at 74? He has better weapons than the other two. I'm confused. Okay, we're in initiative. Yeah, these guys are buffed now. But I do have Frenzy on them. So, like, let's see how much damage we can do to the 612 guy, right? We have 69, 64, and 53. And each of them has the Frenzy buff. Where's Frenzy? I'm confused. What section is Frenzy in? Bro, I'm dumb. I have no idea. But we have Frenzy, so he should strike a lot. So this one guy can reduce this guy's health by almost half. And we're chaining, I think I have 30 or 25% of the damage to the other guy. More, buddy. You left him with 1. Okay, so these guys are buff. They've been lifting, dude. They've been working out. Now we give them the food. Give you the food that we've been ripping out. You know, we're gonna rip the secrets from their flesh, that sort of thing. Bonus points if you get the reference. Damn, that's strong. Okay, good to know. When they get the redo of the attack, they don't keep Frenzy. Because I think it's at the start of your turn anyway. Yeah, these guys feel really strong now. I guess it's kind of a razor thin line on how you can buff them, huh? We'll take the Pop Doggo and give that to you. Take the shield, throw it away, and take the Johnson. And then we eat a corpse, eat a corpse, eat a corpse, eat a corpse, because I can.
Scheiße, I'm ready.
I don't think I need any of these things. So what happens if I play this on Mort? Comes back in my hand, waste the AP. Okay, good enough. This one got Frenzy. Ah, he ignored the attack there. Okay, let's hit initiative and see what happens. DK catches up to all. Alright, and then we'll hold Graves' attack. Hey, I don't think you see your Twitch channel. Yeah, that's because I normally don't stream. I used to stream like some Command and Conquer, but I don't stream too much because a lot of time I go AFK and then randomly. But this is a Sunday, so I have like nothing to do, so I'll be here a while. Yum yum. Alright, then you slap you, and you slap you.
Critical hit.
I gotta say, these guys with Frenzy feel super strong. Because now their damage is like, I want to say it's like double what it used to be. Not quite sure if it's double, but it feels like it's double. Ooh. We give him this one to him, you slap. Do these stay in my hand, I wonder, after combat? I don't think they would, but let's find out. Yeah, it does seem... Well, it only seems like that's strong because I purposely threw every point I could into the Brute tree, and I have Frenzy now. So this is with... how many points do I have overall? That's at least 23 points. So if you're only leveling one of them, it would take you 5 levels to get to the stage they're at right now. So you'd have to be rank 6 with them. Okay, so we're going to use 2 of these. I'm holding this one to see if it stays in my hand or not. And we're slapping. Okay, so it does stay in your hand. It's not kept as loot, but it does stay in your hand. So you can give it to your guy after combat. That's good. The main issue was with that you got them later on and they started out super weak. Yeah, that was the big problem, is they did like 2 damage. And when you... And the fast way to level their skill points was to have 3 of them with you, which made it difficult. Otherwise, you'd have to do, I think, like an excessive amount of mission farming to get them. Well, we can take a power strike with us. A quick break. So let's see how they work when I don't have my weapon anymore. Ignore my tech. Okay, let's break our weapon if we can. No.
Die, scum!
There we go. Initiative. Initiative. Put him next to him. Yep, put him next to him. Over here. Try again. And actually, that's perfect. It's kind of right where I want that to be. Okay, so he drops to 42. So without his weapons, he has 42.
Double kill.
Okay, so yeah, without the weapons, it does reduce down to this amount, which I think this is kind of a fair amount. Exactly. Gotta have the zomboys. The zom lads. Excellent placement. We'll just give this to you. I'll give you that damage buff and slap. You have frenzy, so you should be able to kill this. Yeah, that frenzy feels really nice. I think it's an 80% though. That's pretty high. Yeah, I was actually trying to...
Your life, I make easy.
What does the brain want to say? This is why it's awkward for me to live stream, because my brain does not want to work when I want to say something. I was thinking of getting the repair tool gadget. And then have some duct tape on them or something. Because that would allow me to really stretch their weapons out. The repair tool would give you that big bonus. And then you could use like the repair kits. Power drill, that's it. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking of. I'm just gonna pull this, I don't need this. I'll give this to you. Oh yeah, I don't have the thing anymore. Okay, this one... I'm just gonna kill this one this turn. We're gonna get every single enemy in here. Okay, I lied. I'm not killing this one. But we stunned him, so it doesn't matter. But definitely my favorite combo so far is German phrases with a Klaus survivor, and then or German dictionary rather. And then what's it called? Any experience boosting item, because then you can get 200 XP like per mission. It's pretty tight. We have frenzy on this guy. That frenzy just feels really nice.
Only I will tell it.
Yeah, that item definitely seems like it's made for Revenants if you want to keep your weapons longer in battle. Because especially with things like Frenzy, if, say, an enemy pops in and has armor and you don't realize it, you can break your weapon in one Frenzy. So we do this. There we go. And we got Frenzy on Mort. I like the subtle sound of the claws. It's just nice, like a very nice, gentle. I want to call it a scissor cutting sound, because that's what it kind of reminds me of. It's like scissors cutting something.
I distract, you fight.
It actually is. Here we go. Here's a little peek for the people watching me right now.
Double kill. Attack!
Yeah, I like the brute tree quite a bit. This is Paul, by the way. It's my other. Oh, okay. This is your gaming account. Yeah, that makes sense. So if there's any multiplayer games you like to play, just hit me up. I'm pretty good at most games. Let's get another initiative here. We'll attack this one. Like, I think I talked about this in an older video, but I do wish I knew about recording stuff like that back when I played Crossfire. Like the first-person shooter, not that bad RTS game I played. So, I did try to do the World Cyber Games for that. Unfortunately, what they were called clans in that game, the clan I had, did not have the same fervent need to play the game that I did. So, it didn't really go anywhere. But I did scrim against people who did make it pretty far into the WCG. Although now I'm much older and my reflexes are not nearly as good as they used to be. Sure. I always like seeing those kind of things in games where like a regular Joe can be in it. One more tactician. Oh, I love tacticians. They're my favorite. Ooh, one more enforcer. That would make 4 enforcers, huh?
It's me.
There's what? Three leaders. Nick, Joyce. Ooh, what's the other one? I know Aiden's the tactician. Nobu's the tactician. Who's the third? Nick, Joyce. Bruh. Am I in the last zone? Yes. Ah, okay. So kind of like, the only thing I can compare that to off the top of my head is the WoW mission bench or whatever it is. Big bunk. Hmm. Yeah, like WoW. I like that mission bench thing. Because I used to do that on my phone all the time. When I played WoW pretty heavily, I worked night shift at my phone job. Just range attack you. Granted, I got smart. The building I used to work in before I went to my contractor job with the government was right across the highway from me. Like, I could take a rock, and if I was, you know, super strong, I could hit the building. Yeah, a little experience, chance to bring some items back. Yeah. And I don't care who this hits. He went left. Okay, never mind. I cared who it hits. That was the worst target. We have frenzy on these two. This one might miss his attack. We'll attack this one on the right. And we'll keep checking this one. Okay, now we switch targets and hit the one on the right. But anyways, I got smart and I actually bought a Wi-Fi booster. So I was able to get my Wi-Fi from my home, which has a gigabyte internet, on this laptop I would bring to work. But since I work night shift over there, I would just play games from my own Wi-Fi. I mean, hey, I was good at my job. Like, I never not did my job. So it's not like I was slacking off. I'm on the east or west coast. I'm actually dead smack in the center. I'm in Nebraska. Lincoln, Nebraska, specifically. So I am Central Standard Time. It is 12 o'clock here. 12:12. And of course, there's people out there. George, you just doxed yourself. I don't care if people know where I live. I'm a pretty big boy. I do physical labor all day. Nah, no specifics. Well, I used to have my... When I made a phone app, my address, like my actual home address, was on the address for the game. Because I had no other address to use, because I didn't have a P.O. box, so it was just my home address. Oh, this one. Yeah, it's crazy out there. I'm not too concerned about that kind of stuff, though. I live in a pretty good area. Not a whole lot of crazy people in Nebraska too much. Well, there was that one guy. Let's see if I can remember the story about this guy. He used to think he was a cowboy. And when people would look at him funny, he would straight up assault them. But I think he got shot to death by the cops anyway. But yeah, that's like the only crazy person we've really had in Nebraska. Not too many crazies out here. I want to kill this one. No, this... I want to fight here. So I'm kind of lucky in regards to where I live just because of that. So there's not too many people out here just bonkers. I didn't realize how hangry these people were over here. Yeah, these feel so much better. Because I have been putting their damage all into their hands anyway. Let's give you a med. Oh, I can't use a medkit because, yeah. Yeah, it's looking a lot better. Like, especially with Frenzy. Because if they didn't have the Frenzy and they just had Double Swing Bite, like they have default, they would be doing roughly the same damage as Grave over here. Yeah, I completely just was forgetting they had the decay damage going on. Oopsie doodle. We have Frenzy on, so we swing here. And we swing here. And we swing here. And then you have... Did I put Pomo on you? No. I used it already. Oh, this is awkward. Let's see. 45. 42. You. Slap. Damn. Grave, swing at somebody. Thank you, Grave. Double power strike. Low. Alright, just don't swing here. Good. Good. Excellent. Okay, so people are going to die this turn. Ooh, hello. Okay, so Chum is dead this turn. 45. Is there anything I can do about that? 36. Good to see the mechanic working, yeah. We're gonna give Power Strike to Nobu. Kind of awkward swing. We're gonna eat with him. Ooh, he's still dead though. Mort can live. So let's do a Power Strike again. Go left. He didn't go left. Mort's gonna eat. So Mort will live. You're minus 36. You're also posed. And you ate. So unfortunately, Chum, buddy, goodbye. Okay, so we can initiative. We Power Strike. Slap. We can initiative. Let's see, minus 36, minus 29, so you can attack. You're still minus 36. We refresh this guy. We initiative. We can kill this one. And then we Power Strike Grave. These two live. There we go. There we go, we got 3 level ups. And it was all on our lovely Revenants. Okay. So what do we do next? We have 15 points to play with. I think we might go Rise again. And we might go 20% into Embalming. And then we can take out one of these, put it in here. And then there you go. I think that's more important. So at least then we get a half a 100% chance to just come back to my hand if they die. Even though I doubt that's going to happen. And the next time we can fully max out this tree and get this at 85% once they level up more. And of course, we train their hands. Oh wait, hang on. Brain work with me. Do I want to get at least 1 point into this so I can give them food and meds, though? That's the question. Oh, I will say this. Yesterday, when I was making the video, the Revenants consumed the med pack they had on them. It was I did have that talent, by the way. But it was the portable med kit. I think these are the same thing, right? Yeah, it was the portable med kit. It did not give the Revenants the restore 24% health for 3 turns. Because they used it on them, and then they did not get the buff. We'll give Chum a walkie-talkie, why not? Well, let's see if I can actually get that skill. I need how many more points? Okay, we take out Rise again. We ignore Rise again. We take out... Or take out Rally. There we go. I think we do it like that. Nah, screw this one. Put this in this. Rally's good. 10% damage is still... No, we'll keep it this way. Yeah, we need to get adaptation. So I can give these guys... medkits. Healer time is broken for Revenants. Isn't checking for adaptation unlock. Ah, okay. And then... we have... let's get a lockpick. Why not? And we'll take some dynamite. I'm trusting a Revenant with dynamite. That's a recipe for disaster right there. Pretty strong pistol. Buy some medkits. I don't have enough for this trauma kit, which I want. I need 400 bucks. We can get that fairly easy, I feel. Yeah, okay, we can get them. There we go.
Can I trust you?
There we go. Portable medkit needs to be adjusted as well. Should not be the same as the small medkit. Oh, okay.
Your life I make easy.
Okay, now what do we do next? Do we try to take on Oil Refinery with our party? You know what, screw it. Let's try Oil Refinery. This is not going to go well. There is 2 bosses here. Let's see, 33... 10. Alright, this is going to be probably a bit too tough, but hey, why not? It's not bad. We'll do medkits first. Oh, I didn't get them. Mort's looking pretty strong. I think we do this. Spaz. Strike here. Very good. Oh, we got the redo. 86. I'm surely gonna crit one of these. I lied.
The stench in the air seems familiar. They shall feel my fury.
Let's see. 5%, 15 damage on bite, 20% crit chance from hunger. So does that mean the higher their hunger, the more crit chance they get? How does that work? Effect on consumed corpse, 20. Yes, up to... oh, okay. So you actually do. So there is like good reason to get more hungry, and that's for more crit. Interesting. Yeah, so it's very much a blast cannon-y style thing. Okay. We don't need any of these for now. You have Frenzy, so you can one-shot something a bit chunky. Indeed, yum yum. There we go. And then we slap this way, slap to the left. Oh, he's gonna get raged off this. Yup. You have the lowest health. You gotta eat. Okay, so the question is, do we go greedy? Of course we do. I am Mr. Greed himself. I do have Frenzy, so I will do... How many more attacks was it? 3 to 5 or something like that? 2 to 5. So I could potentially do 140 or 150 at the lowest. So I can't kill that guy in the middle, most likely. So let's find out if I was correct about that. Well, I'm at 91 this time. I am 20 some damage higher than last turn. This guy's 90 damage. Yeah, that was more than enough. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a weird one. 6. I wonder if these happened at the exact same time. That's why I only did 4. And a bite. Oh, right, the bite. Bite can trigger after any swing. Oh, okay. I almost forget about that. So theoretically, you can get 7 total attacks, and each one can contain a bite in it. So you'd have 14 total attacks if your luck is astounding. Yeah, and that's in the, is that in the left tree for the bite chance? What's it called? Devour? We're gonna grab Power Strike here and multiple solutions. Spaz should be more than enough to kill this thing by far. Yeah, that was no contest right there. Let's go ahead and give Pummel. Destroy! So we can destroy. Right, first tree, yeah. Chum has more than enough damage to take care of this one. Didn't get the spawn or initiative again. I do like the metal detector. It's probably one of my more favorite items. Because it's a good way to get money pretty early on in the game if people use it. Oh, this card right here. It says 2, but if your hand is empty, it will fill your whole hand with the meds. Same with the valuables card. Oh, you fixed those already. Oh, okay. I only gave the patch notes a cursory glance for keywords of Revenant, because, you know, I'm a good person that reads notes. Yeah, Frenzy, that middle tree is strong. Frenzy is so good. We need to get rid of this one, use this, hit this button, click these two. Oh, I ran out of AP. The first tree Focuses on increasing damage similar to leader abilities. Ah, okay. Did Chum have my... I have my radio on them. Probably this one, because he's got more words on his thing. Oops. Okay, I'm glad I didn't kill, because I wanted to fight these. His damage is busted anyway, so this attack does not matter as far as the durability is concerned, because it's already gone. Scaling is still off for the first run. Is it still where it's like the easier version of it? Oh, yeah, question about Power Strike. Was the wording on Power Strike changed to say it only works on blunt weapons for full effect now? Yeah, I think it's triggering the debuff. This was after so many people crying. Oh, because it was like too difficult or something, or... Yeah, it's a blunt. Oh, okay, so it was changed to reflect that. Okay. Really? I wonder why people said it was too strong. Oil Refinery was like... you had to beat Oil Refinery in order to unlock the new tier of weapons, right? Or do you just have to unlock Oil Refinery to get the new tier of weapons? I can't remember if it's... You have to find it, or if you have to beat it to get the new tier into the shop. You have friends that you attack here. Excellent. Find Oil Refinery. Oh, no, not for the Merc slot. Isn't Oil Refinery one of the checkpoints for the trader to have stronger weapon types? For example, Heavy Sledge. That's right, there is a check. But is it just to unlock it, or just to defeat Oil Refinery? Does it make more sense to defeat it? But if people are having trouble with that, many weapons gated by the Oil Refinery are some by the tunnel missions. Okay. What difficulty were people on when they were struggling with Oil Refinery? Has to be defeated. Okay, makes sense. Normal. Huh. Kind of strange they would struggle with that, even though granted, I'm good. But even with my 2 Merc challenge, I think I beat Oil Refinery in the first time I went to it, right? I only had 2 dudes. Kind of strange they would struggle with it. I didn't feel like that one had that much of a power bump. I think they had 250 to 300 health. That was on hard. So they probably had around 175 on normal. Maybe 200. That seems very doable. But as more missions get added, repeating will not be much of an issue. You got a lot less balance complaints since you added the easy mode. Ah, okay. I mean, to each their own. Games are meant to be enjoyed by the person after all. Speaking of games are meant to be enjoyed by the person after all, I used to play Overwatch quite a bit. And I had a friend who would play, and he was not very good at the game. But he would never play with me because he was embarrassed of just, you know, not being good at the game. So the entire time he played that game, he never once played with me. It's like, dude, I don't care if you're not good at the game. I just want to play with my friend. But that's just one of those things about the skill-based matchmaking in those games is some people do get embarrassed about not being good at a game, even though there's no reason to be. Big bunk. Oh yeah, a question about the health card of, like, say they gain 75% health. Does it heal them by 75 and then it increases their health proportional with 75? Or does it do the 75 increase first and then basically heals them? I always wondered about that. Based off their spawn HP. Let's get one more, dude. We can fight one more. Easy. That's initiative to see what this card is. Glad that happened then. It should be anyway. Something might be off. Because I did notice that, for example, on a boss that has, like, say 10,000 health, and he has fire damage on him, and let's say it does 30%. I know, dude, Cobras love me. So let's say that, yeah, I had that happen. So the next turn, that 30% fire buff would have killed the boss. But he got the 75% health buff, and it raised him to the threshold that the 30% no longer killed him, because I think it healed him by a certain amount. If it was a 75% increase of total health, so that means that total health amount was then added to his current health pool. But then I raised it to 50%, and he got a 50% health buff. And for some reason he didn't die, even though mathematically speaking he should have based on his current health amount. It was a weird thing in one of my runs. I wish I had a thing of it. I don't think I was recording at that time though. That was the only downside. It was such a weird interaction. Yeah, because it's something to do with them healing. Like if it happens again, I'll try to make sure I mouse or remember how much health they had. Because it basically, like, a 75% will basically full heal them, which is strange. You need the help. Press both these cards, drag this away. Fear status, yeah. And I did discover that Fierce can make them do a 6-hit combo. It's scary. Okay, I need to leave this one alive so he doesn't get the buff. But I want this one to die. I want this one to die. I want Mort to slap here. Nobu needs to lower your damage. And you need to... Was the threshold for tired lowered? Because I'm tired right now, but my melee damage isn't reduced. I don't have anything on him that would reduce it, because I don't have the skill for that. Yeah, that's strange. Yeah, because it has to go to this, I'm going to call it a pip, this pip right here, for him to get that tired status. These two stack together now, so we can kill. Okay, we can pummel. And then we can power strike. Or big hit. Bonk. And then we give first aid to Grave. Good. And that was a very big bonk. Okay, we got the next guy into play. Oh man, they all have the... Okay, this one doesn't, but... Don't ignore my attack, Mort. Thank you. Oh! There's a bugged interaction. If you get the amnesia, based on the attack, it can still give you a rip-out effect, where you rip out one of their parts. So even though the attack canceled, it still proc the heart. Let's grab Greedy Scout. These guys need a heal. Be Greedy Scout and get some food. I'm bleeding again. We have Nobu Kill. We got our bonus skill point. I did not use Pummel. Pummel's in here? No, I don't have Pummel. I didn't grab Pummel. I grabbed Greedy Scout. Brain, please. We intimidate, or initiate rather, I can't speak, initiative. We're about to level on Grave. We do not need to use meds on Grave.
Well, look at that.
Looted supplies, unfortunate. Oh, hello. Good thing I can't do this, because I would have done this so many times. We have Frenzy on you. That was one of the first things I did, was I tried to see if I could drag explosives onto my own guy. There we go, rank up on Mort. Yeah, there we go. It happened again. Bonk you. And bonk you. We'll just initiate this last one to play. We have Frenzy on only one person. He's gonna hit the highest health guy. And then give you the heart. And you slap over here. Nobu finishes. You do this. Grave finishes. We save this guy for the end specifically because I want him to get the radioactive buff so I can get another radioactive tissue sample. Because that quest gives a lot of money. Or, not quest, you know what I mean. Yummy. 98. So he's almost leveled. We will eat with you. Drag this away. Hold on to this. I think we're good. Alright, last fight. I like Revenants. That buff to their base damage makes them feel very nice, especially because like these longer missions, their weapons are not going to last. So that buff definitely feels strong. So they're definitely really, really overpowered in terms of the first or second fight, but they feel more on par with the third or fourth, and so on and so forth fights. And there we go, more level ups, and you smack here. Like, if I had to write a guide for Revenants, just based on their current state, I would definitely say Brute is the way to go due to Frenzy. So if you're trying to level them up, Brute 100%. I haven't tried the other tree, which is the next thing I'm going to try. But I do think Brute is just... The Frenzy is too strong to pass up if you're leveling Revenants. We have Frenzy on him, so he does minimum 200... No, minimum 100 damage. Maybe more. We need to kill this one, though. Yeah, because he just did 30, 30, 30, 30, so 120. Nobu. Okay, that one's dead. We got our rank up on Grave and Nobu. Man, everybody's getting a level. I feel like I'm Oprah Winfrey out here. She hasn't done anything awful lately, right? I can still make that reference. There's so many celebrities out there who are just bad people. I do think if you give food to a Revenant, his hunger should go down like by 1 pip. Oh, I don't even have TV. I'm just making an old reference from the old memes where she'd give out like a car to everybody in the crowd or some stuff like that. I don't even think she owns a show anymore, does she? I have no idea. But no, I haven't had TV in 10 years. Grenade go. Relic TV host. We have Frenzy. You can kill you. Aw, rip. You can kill you. And then... Food. Food. And then Nobu kills you. That's not Nobu, that's great. This is Nobu. Only I will tell you when to die. I like Nobu, it's my favorite. Nobu definitely my favorite. I really should have grabbed this card way earlier. You all have Frenzy, so you will do pretty much at the minimum 144. Let's kill this guy. One other big change, not sure if you noticed in the patch. Revenants, weapon requirements are lowered. Yes, I did notice that. That was great, because I put weapons on all of them. Yeah, I have no way to get this barricade out. That's an oopsie on my part. I think we do this. Kill this one. And this 66 kills here.
Well, look at that.
Give the meds to Nobu because I don't want to lose his cards. Okay, maybe I should have saved Pummel for these. Oh, well, I'm just gonna get Frenzy on all these people, and it's all gonna be okay. I got him too. That's good though. Oh, hello! I got more Pummel anyway. Don't go left. Grave. Good, one job. You. Nobu finishes it. And then Chum hits this one to the left. He got another attack in, we go right. Another attack in, we go right. And then Mort can only hit 60 or 74 right now, so we attack over here, so it's gonna be like 90. If I bite, I did not bite. Yeah, when I made this play file, I used my other what do you call it? I used my other save to collect all the body parts, and then I came onto this save, used them, and then I think I was left with like 11 plasma, 1 organ, and like 3 and 2 or something like that. We definitely give food here. We give food here. We use Molotov and burn you. Actually, I should have killed this one first and then slid this one over so I could set him on fire. But that's neither here nor there because it's already in the past. Oh, I also got the cripple on him from the amnesia as well. So there's a note of that as well. The amnesia put cripple on him. I got one. Okay. Anyways, we're going to slap here. We remove this body. We shoot this one. Puts fire on this one. We use Mort to grab this axe. We put it in our hand. Yeah, that's a big chonker of a boy right there. We shoot here. Put more fire on him. Now he's taking 20% burn damage. Grave is fine. He'll live. We'll give him a sody pop. It's only minus 18. We'll give you food. You frenzy and kill this one. Excellent. You frenzy and kill this one. You get food. Ooh, I made a mistake. Nobu attacks this one. And then we use more to attack this one. These bodies disappear. He gets put next to this. His range goes back down to here. Ooh, yeah, Mort took some damaggio. But that's fine. Uh-oh, this guy took the slot of what I wanted to go into. That's fine. We attack here. And these guys strike. These guys strike. Excellent. Give you food, and then you melee. Okay, you're only doing 26 times. Oh, you have fierce though. You can do 26 times 6. That's scary. But I'm a dodging champion, so. And we have frenzy, so let's just swing. Yeah, but unfortunately it goes right back up because I'm swinging. And his attack is down to nothing, and he's stunned. Goodbye, enemy. Die. There we go. Now initiative, we have 2 frenzies, so we can kill 2 people with like 200 health. That's just initiative. You go here. You swing at this guy. You swing. What's initiative? Oh, that one's easy kill. You swing at you. You swing at you. And then Nobu kills this one. And then we give eyeball to you. Bonk. And there we go. Easy peasy.
Consume all.
And we got all 5 people leveled up. Lovely. Yeah, I like that metal detector. It's just free money. And then this is 55 damage. These are the same thing basically. Because 55, 20. This one has more chance to cripple. And this one is less That's kind of weird. The Tachi has less chance to cripple and uses more stamina. The machete has more chance to cripple and uses less stamina. Okay.
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Okay. Machete was buffed. Ah, okay. Does Skull Crush work with Revenants? Because I know this works with unarmed, so technically speaking, it should work with Revenants since they do unarmed damage. Yeah, I'm fairly positive Skull Crush does work with unarmed damage. Then yeah, I'm grabbing Skull Crush. Yeah, there's no check for it. Yeah, because it's just a flat boost to anything. I always like to grab Skull Crush if I'm using blunt weaponry. It's just fun. And now Frenzy's gonna super slap. Because like Skull Crush in combination with assist is just good stuff. Especially if you have commandos with flanking maneuver and you're using Skull Crush and you've like 3 commandos, Skull Crush, and blunt weapons. It's kind of amusing. Because they'll stun it when it comes into play, and the other 2 can whack it as well for Skull Crush damage. Don't think I need Barricade anymore. I still don't know exactly what this card does. Granted, I'm not using much fire right now. So they have a chance to explode while below 20% HP. 50% chance to explode while below 20% HP. It's more of a passive buff, yeah. I'm trying to think when I used it last time. It's 10%, then... It was 10%, then 10%. But I don't think it went to 30% when I hit it again. I think I used it on my other profile, or I'm gonna call it profile, not a save file. My other profile. But let's grab Flare Gun. I like Flare Gun quite a bit. Yeah, it was really strong. Now we're gonna make sure there's no amnesia. So we're good with that. No amnesia. We're gonna get full rally. And then we're gonna get full embalming. And I'm gonna get Rise Again 30% chance because I can. I wanted to get this, but I just wanted reduced amnesia too much. And full embalming is really strong. Now we train, 1 armed, 2 blunts. 2 blunt, 1 ranged. Even though I don't have a blunt weapon on Nobu right now. Oh, I didn't even notice that. See, it's just because these guys are standing around in the training barracks, ready for you to look at them. And these guys are outside. That's why, you know, just they decided not to show up. I wonder how this ring interacts with Revenants. Does it increase both hands' weapon damage, or does it try to split it between them? So would this be +6 on a Revenant, I wonder? Anomaly bugs. It should increase both. Okay, so spiked rings are super strong on Revenants then. But unfortunately, I am an experienced hoe. And I don't have money right now. I can sell some stuff for it. Sell a shotgun. Our lovely valuables, which is worth 800 bucks. My honest opinion, experience gaining items are so strong. Like, if I had to give items in the game a tier for accessories, experience gaining items are like triple S tier. And then probably the second strongest items are the gloves. The parry gloves are the second strongest. Yeah, it completely just accelerates you. Like, the level I am right now, 9 and 8, I should probably only be level 6, I want to say. So my guys, on average, have 15 more skill points than other people do at this point in the game. Which is really powerful. I don't think we're ready for Tunnel West. These guys, I want to say, have 500 health. Maybe 400. I think we need a few more levels on our guys before we take on Tunnel West. I do think the second clear of County Jail might be the right level of difficulty for us right now. Because it should be, it says 67 plus, but I think it's probably going to be like an 80. Yeah. Yeah, because it just gets you to the skill points that are fun to play with faster. Let's see how it scales. Yeah, I'm going to go do County Jail. I'll take a quick peek at the level on Tunnel West, though. Okay, what's the timestamp for this? It's going to be an hour or something. I'm going to go take a quick peek at Tunnel West. I just want to see what else they have. Oh, 342, 130, 150. Okay, that's not bad, actually. Oh, Bree.
Let's get going, shall we?
I wonder if my mouse click was audible on that one. I would never slam my mouse on that so fast. Okay, 1255. Here we go. I'm not even gonna bother putting items in those slots.
Let's get going, shall we?
I still have yet to use these. Minus 30%. Actually, people are struggling with noise. These actually might be good on Apocolypse. Yeah, 240 for a mission right before Oil Refinery, I feel is pretty fair. This is a strong undead as well. With 12 damage as well. So yeah. As long as they're a strong undead and they have 270, I think this is pretty reasonable for strength. Yeah, he's a rank 43 strong with 270. That's pretty good. I did not get Super Slash, so we slap. And I definitely think your suggestion for the ammo of having like a little daughter collect it would be fantastico. I got Frenzy, so I can do 160 minimum right now. So we slap this guy. Yeah, like an ammo bag, it'd be perfect. I wouldn't even mind if that was just like a gadget. Is it, I feel like the gadget slot's the most, I did not mean to use that on that guy. I feel like the gadget slot's the most underused slot. There's so many accessories. You. Yeah, I don't know where.
Can't believe it.
Okay, I did not look at the health. Alright, let's look at this guy's health afterwards. So that was a 50% health gain. He's at 396, so did that raise him up to about 50? What did I have it at before? I did not check, fortunately. Okay, I think we definitely do this. And then food to you.
Look at that.
Drag this way, drag this way. You guys have frenzy. You hit here. Nice. You have frenzy, you kill this one. Yeah, I don't even know if I have the settings on max for it. Yeah, I even have the visual quality down. Just because, like, when I record stuff, I have to... You can't see what I'm pointing to here because it's on my Steam overlay. But for the sake of videos, I usually turn graphics down in games. I think this last thing is an item. It's a me, Mario. Okay. I like that version of doing shadows instead of like actual refracting light and stuff like that because it's so processor intensive when people do that.
Destroy!
Okay, they're flared. I'm gonna crit with this first swing, so we'll see if this works. I can't remember if this was fixed or if this was something to be fixed. Okay, it seems like it works, and the cleave works. We got the crit on these guys, but it did not consume the distracted on them. So the frenzy got the auto crit off of these, but it did not consume distracted.
Triple kill. Yum yum.
Take advantage of it. There we go. And then we slap here, big ol' bonk, and we slap here. I should have done that in a different order. Okay, my guys pretty much all have the same amount of health. You have frenzy. You're just gonna slap, dude.
Double kill.
Yeah, I like Revenants. That buff was so good. Oh, we got Enforcer, that's kind of cool. So how do we do this? I think we Skull Crush. We grab Power Strike. We put Enforcer on Grave. And then we put Grave over on the right. And then we slap. But I have 50%. No, it's 20%. It's 30%. Grab Quick Learner. We put Skull Crush on you. And then we slap. Then we slap. we slap. Excellent. You just go ahead and eat the corpse, and then you pick this up. And I take the large ammo, and then I ignore it. I've not tested this combo yet. Oh, of the assist into Skull Crush on these. And unfortunately, I don't have my assist up, so it's only 30%, so it's super low. I should have not used that and just got the buff on him for total focus. Oh well. Well, we can pummel, but unfortunately pummel will just murder somebody. Let's give food to you. Food to you. Grab a drink. What? You know, but you don't want to drink some old plastic? Just be a sea turtle, my guy. Okay, it does not work. Skull Crush did not activate, I don't think. Because we got the stun, we did the assist, and it did not proc on their unarmed damage. So there we go. We have verified that Skull Crush does not work on Revenants. Because that would have been, he had to clean a lot of beaches for him. But that was based off an assist attack, so maybe there's some sort of weird interaction there. So what we'll do is we will pummel, strike this guy. My brain hurts from looking at all the damage values that came up. So each swing, if it deals 300% on 51, should be at least 200 something. Okay, so this should do like 200 a swing. It does not. So he did his correct amount of damage despite Skull Crush on a stun target. There we go, we have the answer. Yeah. I say, since there's like so little things that actually do work on Revs, I do think Skull Crush should be one of the ones that does work on them since it works with unarmed. You strike here. Now that's a good thing to see. Boom. Look at all those.
Double kill.
Left. It's gonna save my attack on him. Owie. This is the second time I'm using Bree. When you have 1 point into Bree, you should only be able to use her one time, right? This is my second time using her.
I'll be taking
She did
this.
steal it, though. Guess that's fair. Slap here. Slap here. Slap here. Slap here. Then we kill this one first. This one second, because then this can trigger post-fight if it respawns. Unless that was fixed. Let's just heal you. So instead we give Skull Crush to... We don't have a shield, so go. And then we can just move you back. You. Yeah, that frenzy just feels so dang good. Oh, this guy's still standing. I think they will still remain standing if they die to non-primary damage. So I guess instead of the Walking Dead, he's the Standing Dead. I mean, for the most part, that one's not too noticeable because of the icon that's in the middle of their card when they're dead. Most people probably won't even notice that one. We'll put Skull Crush on Nobu because I can. You have Flesh Rip, so... Or Frenzy, rather, whatever it's called. It used to be way more frequent. Yeah, I rarely see it. Okay, never mind. I lied. It's right here. But yeah, like I said, this one was the not primary target of it, and he's still standing, so... It seems to only affect it if they're not the primary now. Oh, that's a big chonker. I did not bring Molotov with me. Haha, I'm in danger. But it's fine, I can cheat with this button right here. Don Vito. And then we can Power Strike Grave. Grave slaps. And then we initiative and get 2 Power Strikes back. Damn, Grave dodge, bro. You can kill this one off. Excellent. I have 2 Power Strikes left. So we will start with Power Strikes. And we will start with Power Strikes. I did not get a crit. I mean a stun. I think I make one of my guys tank the shot. Alright, Mort, good luck. The boss can do 120 damage, up to 180 damage. We start with Grave, then Nobu, and then Spaz. Then we flare to end it. Because of luck. Alright, chum, you got decked. Start with Grave. Then Nobu. And I think we use Spaz this time to end it with. Ow. Oh, Skull Crush. Pummel. This. Big slap. Bam. Big hit. Bam. And then continue slapping. Yeah, they have such high health. I just use them as tanks because Grave is. I mean, Grave does have these, so granted, I really should be using him to tank because he can survive quite a bit. But this thing scares me. Ooh. That boss has gotten frenzied 3 turns in a row. That is strong. Well, one of them's dying this turn. Unless... Oh, baby, look at that. You're minus 41, you're fine, you're minus 31. You can do this. Okay, one of these has lockpicks on it. Did I not put lockpicks on any of these guys? I swear I did. We need a Molotov, but I want money. Below that luck on that refresh. That was only a 15% chance to refresh when I hit twice. There we go. Just put medkits on the rest of them. I don't have anything else to really do. Rocket. Metal detector. Grenade. Reputation. Go. This is my favorite bow in the game. Is the Razorwind, because it has that scoped on it. The scope on it. It's such a good one. Like, this thing is amazing. I cannot buy it, and I'm sad. It'd be nice if there was like a slot you could lock or something, and then you just like drag the item into that slot so it just remains there when you refresh. Like, oh, there's this item. Yeah, reserve button. Because like this weapon right here for early game is something I would hard reserve. This bow is just the strongest ranged weapon in terms of single shot weaponry. So like if you get this early game, it's gonna last you like for 6-7 levels. Oh, I didn't put the lock kit. I still have this. I could get to it, depending on how much I want to give up. Could I? Man, let's do math. I need 11,340. Okay, so I need 11,340. That's 5,000 basically. So this is 1,400, 2,000. So I need 3,000 left. 2,400. 1,800. No, 2,000. I forgot what number I was at. I'm gonna say 1,800, 1,500, 1,200, 700. Yeah, I can hit it. 340. There we go. That's nice. Yeah, I like that. And we still have most of our other stuff that I cared about. Like, this is definitely one of those games that just tickles my fancy quite a bit. Because, if we go to my Steam, where's my display capture? We go to my Steam and we go to my profile. So here's like my top list of games I played. Like Dungeon Defenders, I loved Age of Empires. Play a lot of Paladins, more Dungeon Defenders, Borderlands, and Dead Grid right here. For some reason the picture's not showing up. It's probably because I'm playing the game. 271 hours so far, but you can very much see how it's just a bug with certain games. Yeah. Certainly, you can tell what kind of games I play. I play all sorts of games, but some of them just tickle my fancy like Dead Grid do. But yeah. I have quite the number of games in this list. And I have access to this nice person's games. So if we just take a little peek at his profile here, I click on him. I have access to all these as well. I definitely have some games. I actually know that person. Oh, that's just a friend of mine. That's just a random person. I actually know him in person though. Like he lives like 4 miles from me. I've known that guy since high school, which has been 15 years now. Let's give a shot at Tunnel West. And then we're gonna equip lockpick kit. Ooh. Damn, what do I do here? I want one more level on Nobu before I do Tunnel West. So we'll do another Pine Valley. Yeah, so we'll definitely do another Pine Valley here.
Let's get going, shall we?
Oh yeah, definitely. But I will say, I mean this in an ironic manner. Playing games with him upsets me because of how lucky this man can get. I remember in college.
Let's get going,
hello.
shall we?
I remember in college playing Battlefield Bad Company 2 with him.
Seems familiar.
And I'm a sniper in a bush in like this nice corner of the map. And I'm just like picking people off left and right. And then 3 tanks come into view. And they all just look at me. And just start pounding my location. I'm like, holy crap, this feels like D-Day. What's going on? There's explosions all over my screen. And then I see, in my scope, this person running straight at the tanks. Like, there's no diversion. He's just running straight at it. He's not dodging left, right, or anything like that. And they don't even bother firing at him. There's the people on the ground around those tanks. They're also ignoring him. And he's just waltzing right up the middle and manages to kill all the tanks with the C4 or remote, or whatever it's called in the game at the time. It's like this man's luck. This man's luck is astounding. 7 Days to Die, good, different crafting, combat, adventure, and even farming. Yeah, I love 7 Days to Die, but I will say this, bro. That game's not gotten a how do I say it? Non-procedural. I don't know how to phrase it. It hasn't gotten an actual substance update in a while, I think. I think it's just gotten a procedural generation update. Yeah. It's because I think their studio is working with Unity on developing procedural generation, and that's why they haven't really updated that game too much. It's because they're working on like procedural generation and stuff like that, which is nice because then it means your game can forever run on its own. But I would like to see more stuff in that game, just because it's been early access for 8 years? No, 9? How was this game? 2013, maybe? Almost 10 years?
Double kill.
Brains. Yum yum.
Ah, okay. I mean, granted, the game does feel like it's in a pretty done state. It's got, you know, early game, mid game, end game with the radioactive exploder biker guys. But I would like to see a bit more focus on like solo play, I guess. That's not what I wanted you to do. For Dead Grid, the eventual goal is to find a TV station where a message can be broadcast. Oh, okay. I just want the last survivor in the game so I can get that achievement. I just want the achievement. Ah, okay. That's pretty cool. It would be fun to see a boss where they prepare a very big attack, so you have to focus them to basically interrupt the attack. And the attack's not stopped by stuns. So you have to break like kind of like a damage cap or something against him.
Double kill.
Brains. Brains.
Like, for example, Pine Valley PD, it'd be fun if the last boss was full George Romero's style where they could use a gun against you. So, like, he's powering up, like, he's setting up his gun, and if you don't do damage to him to interrupt it, he just, like, fires a line across your entire merc thing. That'd be cool. That'd be cool as shit. Okay, these are both gross. Freak.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Okay, let's see where these attacks go. I think this is perfect. Then this goes here. And then you slap here. There. Or he just fires a pistol in a random direction every turn and your mercs can get hit. Yeah. This like goes down the line. Because that would actually give people to more swap the merc locations and stuff to plan accordingly on who's about to get popped in the face. I wish this wasn't here. Like, I do like the mechanic of switching. I don't know if you saw me do that in my last video I did for the unarmed and sniper challenge, where I had 2 people with assist and I was just sitting here doing this to swap their positions so I ensured the assist was getting on one person. But that was super intensive and I was like total focus mode on that. You slap here. Okay, cool.
Attack!
Uh-oh. Don't bite Gray. Bite Nobu. I don't care about Nobu. Damn it. I'm sorry, Nobu. I don't mean it. You're my buddy. I don't mean it. I love you.
Yummy.
I don't think this would work. If I attack here, does it chain left? It does not. And in fact, it only attacks once for... It doesn't even say the amount. That's strange. When a Revenant attacks a corpse pile, I mean, I don't know why you'd want to, but it only does a small attack of 27 damage. Odd. You swing here.
Destroy!
Yeah, because if you attack a barricade with a melee swing, you can't kill it, I think. Because you can only kill a barricade with a ranged attack. So you can take it to 1, but you can never kill it with a melee strike. It's like, I can use a ranged attack and kill this thing. I don't have any fire, unfortunately, to set this on fire, though. Ooh, if this chains the damage, does that mean I get the buff damage chain, or does it do the initial value on these guys? Because Frenzy does say... where is it? Brother, there's too many words on the screen. There we go. 30% of damage to adjacent. No, I did do 12, which is 30% of 40. So no, it does not take that into account. It takes the base damage into account. Okay, good to know. Just wanted to test that.
My pleasure.
Okay, just for giggles here, I'm just gonna slap this. It doesn't make their hunger go up either. Yeah, see, it brings it to 1 health. And I had 73 damage there, so that should have killed it. Oh, I have the advanced section opened. I always have the full stats open if I can help it. Although, it would be nice if you could press, like, Control and actually hide this window. So yeah, if I take a ranged attack and shoot this now, it does destroy it.
Double kill.
Oh, also, once you finish a zone like this, it would be nice if infection fell off. because I still have a turn remaining, so I can't heal Grave post-battle. So I'd have to use 3 AP or 1 AP to start healing Grave in the next combat. It would be nice if Infection fell off once combat ended so I can heal the person. Oh, never mind. It does work. It just has Infection on the thing, because I was able to heal past 50%. So never mind, it works. It just doesn't say it. Okay, so that's weird interaction there. It's a turn thing. Okay. So as long as there's no technical turn, then it doesn't apply. I'm gonna smack you.
My pleasure.
Ah, okay, yeah. Because like if I was a normal player who didn't want to quote unquote waste objects, I probably would not have done that to make that connection that it still worked.
Double kill.
You get food. You get food. We're gonna hit initiative, so I get 80 damage, so I can one-shot this. Initiative again, this thing has frenzy, he can strike something strong. And we kill this. Perfect. Because I definitely think people have an issue with I'm gonna call it Final Fantasy syndrome. Mainly because in that game, people most notably will hold on to a Phoenix down for the entire game instead of just using the consumable as, you know, it's meant to be used. So I'm gonna call that Final Fantasy syndrome because that's the game where I see that the most. It's like, people, you get these items to use them. Yeah, they're cheap too. But it's definitely one of those things where people, they have that hoarder mentality of, oh, I have these items in my bar here, I shouldn't use these. And then they just don't want to use it because they're afraid of wasting it. It's like, go ahead and use it, my dude. There's tons of them in the game. I think we make this attack. Then we do the same thing, make this attack. And then you strike here. And you attack there. And then you go up. My guy. Yeah, that's definitely why they turned it into a cooldown, because people just always have that mentality of, I must hold this until the right moment, and then they end up never using it.
Get them! Destroy!
Bring me pain.
Attack!
Oh, that's something to note. Since these guys don't really work with anything, like they can't be the person to use initiative. They can give you a buff for it, but they'll never initiative. Are they affected by adept initiative to make an attack?
Great job!
Ah, okay.
Thanks.
There's no reason for me to eat those bodies either, I think. I just like doing it. We got that shotgun at least.
Don't overdo it.
Hey, I can make another merc almost. Okay, we got 15 more points. Dang, Nobu didn't level up. No. Increases critical damage by 25%. Ransack does have direct anti-synergy with area map. And I do think area map is one of the better items in the game. Because it lets you get extra medical supplies in combat that you normally wouldn't get, which can save you on runs quite a bit. So, this is something to know, is it does have quite a bit of anti-synergy with area map. We're gonna get extra bite chance. Because it reduces hunger by 3%, that's strong.
Awesome.
Rather than trash cards. Ah, any looting mechanic. Yeah, it might be nice if that just had direct synergy with flesh grip. So you could just keep the junk part in there alone, and then just say every time a junk or what's this even called? Junk or bits of flesh, and just call, and then like in quotations or something, not quotations, parentheses, but flesh grip. Because this would be a very, very powerful combo. Oh, is that how it works right now? Anytime they loot anything, it gets a buff? Or, you know, it says maybe it should be changed too. Yeah, I can read. I know words. Right now it works anytime you draw a trash card. Yeah, I just don't draw. Well, I guess I keep getting what I'm drawing a blank. Turtle killers. Plastic rings. Oh, this is a bug I encountered in my last run. I don't know if it's a bug though. I was playing Roadblock, and it was like turn 20 or something, and the enemy had no sporadic events because I kept getting horde putting enemies back into the stack, and I couldn't clear the stack for like 15 turns. And then at that point, there was no sporadic events for the following 10 turns. Like usually it has that saying up here of sporadic events, and it didn't have that. And then also, it stopped giving me the find cards. I couldn't find medical supplies, shields, etc. and stuff like that. And it did that for 10 to 15 turns where I couldn't even bring those up in my search bar. Which I think that ended up costing me the run, because if I would have had like the find a medical card, I could have kept it going. Oh, we never cleared supermarket. Let's go clear supermarket. This is gonna be a long video. That's fine though. Granted, I could just make a new video. You've only seen that once? Yeah, I've only seen that once because typically my fights don't go on for 30 turns. Like, that was a very, very scrappy fight when Revenants only had like 2 damage when they were low level. So it was a super scrappy fight where it was just going on for a very long time, where I had Grave and Max, the commando.
The stench in the air seems familiar.
Because typically most fights, I think, end in less than 10 turns if you're... I don't want to insult people here. If you're playing well, like, your fight should only last like 10 turns. Unless you're fighting the whole stack and you get unlucky with the Horde mechanic, then that can go on to 20 turns. Probably after this mission. Okay. It was nice to see you hang out. Ooh, that's a bruiser. I'll probably just even end the video after this one. Because, file size. File size is a funny thing in videos. Oh.
Look at that.
Because when a video is less than 40 minutes, it's not very big, gigabyte-wise. When you hit an hour, it, like, more than doubles, which it shouldn't. And then when you hit the 2-hour mark in a video, it just starts ballooning really rapidly. I don't know why. It's not really proportional to the video size. Like, it's just a weird bang on recording. I use OBS and I record everything in MKV format. And the reason I record in MKV format is because if OBS crashes for whatever reason, or even my computer crashes, the recording sticks. So whatever I have recorded is not corrupted. If you record in any other format besides MKV, your file is corrupted if it crashes. Yeah. So then it's just, I just remux to MP4. So typically when I make these long videos like this, I didn't mean to grab that. Typically when I make these long videos like this, my file size is 8 gigabytes. Let me find out real quick. Let's see, where do I go? Luna videos, my hard drive for this. Yeah, my last video, which was 2 hours long, is 10.6 gigabytes. Oh, interesting. If you get the 50% reduce in stamina, their hunger actually goes down by 50%. I just noticed that. Yeah, I love DaVinci Resolve. That is what I use to, if I do need to edit stuff out. Because occasionally I might say something that I realize is offensive after I've said it, and I need to cut it from the video. Although for the most part I don't say anything that's too offensive, but sometimes it slips out and you're like, wait a minute, that came out bad and I did not intend it to be that way.
Double kill.
92. He should level normally from this. Yeah, I always try to stay on the safe side. It's like nothing ever racist or anything like that, but some things might come out just very off-color. Yeah, we're not going full PewDiePie on that, that's for sure.
Well, look at that.
Destroy! Double kill. Get them! Attack! Attack!
Oh, perfect. What merc class would you want to be in the game? Definitely the one with the ranger and the sniper and stuff like that. Although I feel like there would be overlap with tactician, due to just I think like the ranger would probably be more distractionary, but that could be good because then Nobu tacticians could feed into ranger and ranger could feed into tactician and have a really powerful synergy. Medic and ranger are actually in the game, but none of the skills are done. Oh, medic. What would the medic do mostly? I kind of feel like if you gave heals to a class, it might be a bit imbalanced. So maybe they'd be more of oh, hang on, that's an idea. Could give medics a skill similar to like coagulation, where based on positioning, so if like Nobu here is a medic, people on either side of him, when they get bled or infected, have a higher chance to clear those effects on their own, similar to, like I said, coagulation. I would use that. There we go, Nobu got his level up. Did I attack with Nobu? No, I didn't, okay. The auto heals can be playing medical supplies in the combat like the ammo resupply. Interesting. Now that would be cool. But that'd have a similar problem to Pyrology probably, huh? Need this out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Poor acoustics. Yeah, that's a lot of skills. Especially with like how new Revenants are and all the work that goes into that, because they're just completely different than your other mercs.
Double kill.
Get them!
Awkward, I'm out of health.
Critical hit.
There we go. Now it's gone. It can't hurt me anymore. It's gone. Why do I have two greedy scouts in my hand? Was I not paying attention? Oh, okay. Yeah, that works out. More medical supplies.
Destroy!
None of my guys have frenzy. So we make these attacks.
Double kill.
Make this attack. And this one. Yeah, I feel like medic would be definitely the hardest one to balance. Just because the nature of healing is very, very powerful. Granted that I haven't really used any of my consumable items.
This belongs to me.
We'll keep all these. Last fight. Okay, there we go. Ah, that's true. It would let you. Because if I didn't have to worry about consumable items, I'd probably keep like a trauma kit or something on my main guy. But if I didn't have to worry about medical items at all, which I pretty much don't, because I mean, I shut it off in my unarmed and sniper when I didn't use any in-game consumables for medical items, so it's entirely doable. I lost my train of thought. I would mostly probably use crit items then. Yeah, I would 100% play with 3 commandos and 2 tacticians. Get all the explosives. Yeah, that frenzy just 100% way to go with Revenants. It's so good. Because if I didn't have frenzy, these guys would still be good, just not cracked like they are. The next main gun is supposed to be an SMG. We go here. And then we get the double shot here, 100%. Maybe not. Okay, I lied. And then we just do this slap. And then we get 2 more power strikes. I only got 1. I'm glad I didn't get 2 because I didn't realize my overflow deck had 13 items in it. Holy crap. Well, see you later, parking shield. No, not grave. Thank you, it's on Nova. Let's get rid of some of this ammo in our hand. You attack it. And you attack here. And you slap here. And then I give you some nom-noms there. I get rid of the rest of this ammo. And then you pick up this and give me a machete. Machete. He has a big boy. It's not Bennett, so I don't have to worry about punching myself in the face. Oh. Bennett's the one with reflection damage, right? Oh my goodness, would Revenants just kill themselves against that? That's disgusting. We need to grab this suitcase so we can use flare gun. And then we attack this guy, so we get crits on this guy for free. And then we swing at you like this. We don't get the crit. I should have put pummel on him. What's wrong with me? If I'd used pummel, he would have been dead, I think. He's the guy from the movie Commando. I've seen that movie. I don't think I've seen the movie. I don't watch movies very much. I have access to a lot of movies, I just don't watch them. I'm a weirdo. I missed. Oh, we stunned. Okay, we pile on now since we stunned him. You get food. Let's make the last guy to attack Chomp. Okay, we could kill him right here. Excellent. Oh yeah, we're getting all the swings. Frenzy is amazing. 100% best skill on Revenant. Okay, now we flare gun, we put food on Mort, we swing over here. We swing in the middle. We swing in the left. We shoot you. And we kill you. And these guys have so much health. You swing. Swing. Swing here. And swing here. And pummel kill you. There we go, very nice. Yeah, they got some chunky health. In fact, they might have too much health.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Don't overdo it.
Now, before my video yesterday, so this is after 4 hours of play time. I only had 4 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, and I think I had 11 of these. So plasma hasn't changed. Oh, this is over the limit. I think the game was trying to bring it up so I could have 5 of these, so I can get a new Revenant. That's my assumption. Because yeah. Now, if I went to another play file though, and let's say I had 0 skin tissues, but I had like 15 of these, and 15 of these, and like 10 of these, or whatever. Could I not get a Revenant on my other play file? If that's the case, since these are global.
Ready. Okay.
Oh, okay, so points are collected permanently. Well, what's shown is the points left from the mercs you created for that save. So it subtracts 20 points, 5 for each part. Okay.
Don't strain yourself.
Yeah, let me go ahead and save this one real quick. There we go. So, alright, we have 10, 5, 8, 11.
And I thought they
Alone
smelled bad on the
Derm.
outside.
Oh, we have 15, 10, 13, and 16. I do not have 3 Revenants on this one. Oh, with no Revenants. Dual Merc should have no Revenants.
How can I help?
Okay, so this one has 0 Revenants on it. And we have 25, 20, 23, and 26. So, you said it was 30 of each? Okay, so I see how it is. So I can just keep collecting in the background, Everything works. Okay. That's neat, because then now I can start a new game, and when I unlock it, I can just get them immediately, right? Yeah, so I only have 5 more brains to get, 10 more skin tissue. Yeah. And from my understanding, you can't start with a Revenant because of the system of them returning into your hand, right? Ooh. Doesn't fit the theme. Yeah, it makes sense. Ooh, that's strong. But 4,000 money. Strong. I think we do it this way. We get the sledge on you, water pipe on you. There we go, big bong sticks. It would just be George Romero's Dead Grid. Okay, there we go. Pretty well off. Because definitely I would like to do, once it's officially released, I would like to do a, yeah, I watched that movie, it was terrible. But yeah, 100% once, the patch fully releases, I'm going to do a 2-liter, 3 Revenant run. And it's probably going to be like the most frustrating thing I've ever done in existence. On Apocolypse, of course. Because if we save this real quick, and we load up Dern, and we look at, I don't even know where my skills are here and there. By the way, 730 damage SMG. But we would have no talents to help us with the fight, other than Revenants leveling up. I don't know how does Apocalyptic Pet work? Yeah, because I think this would be related to lowering hunger, just like that one card or event did. But yeah, definitely 2 liters, 3 Revenants is going to be a fun Apocalypse mission. Yeah, it doesn't affect their crit chance, but I think currently stamina items reduce their hunger. I'm fairly certain stamina items reduce their hunger right now, for whatever reason. No, this is restore. No, reverse that. Reverse what I said. Items that lose stamina reduce their hunger. Yeah, items that lose stamina reduce their hunger. I don't know about gaining stamina. Let's find out. Let's find out real quick. Remove you.
I'm not ready for that.
Put you in. And then we got these guys. So we'll do a little test-a-rooney real quick. Because as far as I'm aware, it shouldn't do anything. It should just do nothing, but...
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Triple kill.
The stench in the air.
Okay, we hold on to this card, grab these, throw Nobu in.
You are no match for me.
Yeah. Rampage.
Yeah.
Frenzy.
Yeah, Dern is overpowered. Okay, we put you into play. Please stay in my hand. We grab these cards, throw this on you for fun, and then swing.
Triple kill.
Grab nothing, put you in play, drag everything to hand, and then swing. Okay, we do nothing.
Don't forget.
Okay, so we have hunger at 22%, 5%. This should do nothing to him. Okay, it works as proper and does nothing to him. Excellent. So it's only the moon that does anything. Okay, so working as intended. Okie dokie. I forgot I'm recording. Alright, I'll see you later, man. Have a good one. So, outro to 26:38. Yeah, sweet. I love patches. Alright. Okay, outro time. What are my thoughts on the new Revenant? Let's go ahead and load my other profile. Okay, so, new Revenants. Their base damage has been increased, which made them quite a bit stronger, especially in relation to Lurching Swipes, which I keep calling Frenzy. I'm going to keep calling it Frenzy because my brain does not want to call it something else, but Lurching Swipes. This alone, coupled with their new melee damage, is very powerful. If you're leveling a new Revenant, I would 100% suggest grabbing Lurching Swipes instead of using the Lab Rat tree. While Reduced Amnesia is good, the damage output from Lurching Swipes is far too great to ignore. It is very powerful. Now, once you can work up this tree a little bit and you can grab stuff like Rise Again and Adaptation, I definitely would. But if you're choosing to level all three at once like I did, you want the Brute tree. Lab Rat tree, I think, is the last tree you probably want to go into. Maybe you even grab Devourer first. I'm not sure with Devourer yet. We're going to find out how good Devourer is. I could just ignore Lab Rat right now, but I do like the Reduced Amnesia quite a bit. So, definitely 100% Brute. This is way too strong to ignore. I don't really think it needs any balancing, things like that. I feel like this is fine, because to get to 5 out of 5 Lurching Swipes, you would need 23 points at the minimum, which is 5 levels. So if you're only leveling a single Revenant, that is rank 6 before you can grab Lurching Swipes at rank 5. Or I should say level 5, whatever you want to call it. So if you're leveling 2, you have to get them to rank 3 and 4 respectively. But I'm leveling 3, so I can get points just mass spamming. So definitely these guys are cool with Lurching Swipes in the Brute tree. And with their damage bonus. Because I think they were buffed by like, oh god, 15 damage on each hand or something like that. I don't even know what a level 1 Revenant does. Let's find out real quick. Let's go to our dual merc. Let us go ahead and grab a Revenant.
What do we do now?
Okay.
I thought they smelled bad on the
Now we have a new Revenant. And he seems to do 14 damage. So he has 7 damage per hand. That is a big bonus. So that's 5 extra damage on top of his rank 1. Because before it was 2 damage. And now he has 14. So no, never mind. It's plus 6 on each hand. I can totally do math. So yeah, just that small damage buff makes them so much better. And of course, once again, friendly reminder, they do unarmed damage. They do not do sharp. They do not do blunt. They are unarmed, and that's why things like sashimi do not work on them. Even though it says they do sharp in the combat log. That more has to do with the weapon type itself needing a typing to reduce the damage via cripple or stun. It's just nothing to do with their actual damage. So just think of it like slapping something onto the back of your hand and then hitting somebody with it. You're still using your hand to hit them, it's just now you have sharp bits and bobbles on your hand that you're hitting with. So yeah, after that round of updates, it is perfectly viable now to use multiple Revenants to level your guys up. Much welcome change. Because now they are no longer dead weight. Now they are carrying their weight. So look forward to in the future of me doing a 2-liter 3 Revenant challenge. And we did learn that the lab is global. So on this play file, it'll stop at kind of like this number right here. But overall, you can get up to 30 of each type on a play file that doesn't have them. And on that play file, you can go in and immediately make all 3 Revenants. But on this one, it should kind of taper off because we already have a max number of Revenants. So things like Plasma is never going to go up. Organs might go up a little bit, but overall, these should stop climbing. So if we go over to the No challenge and we click Load, and we look at our lab,
What do we do now?
we have a full set of items available to use. So that is a way, if you want Revenants on a new play file, just farm a little bit on your other save files, and then you can easily have a full set ready to go immediately as soon as that's done. And I believe he said he's moving 5th Merc slot from Oil Refinery to County Jail. So you only have to clear Pine Valley PD, which is fairly easy to clear the first time around. Don't be afraid of it if your squad power is too low. As long as you do a little bit of planning, you should be okay to clear Pine Valley PD very easily. Okay. So I think that's all my thoughts on the current one. This video did run a little bit long, but we had the very kind developer in chat who we were chatting with about the game while we were playing. So that's why it took a little bit longer than normal. Otherwise, this could have been probably about 30 minutes quicker. But hey, it's always wonderful to talk to people, even if it takes a little bit longer to do stuff. I do clearly see the niceness of streaming, is the live chat. So in the next one, in part 6, it'll probably be the final one. We're going to take on Tunnel West. We're going to take on Tunnel East. That confused my brain when I saw Tunnel West twice. And we'll take on these 2, and that'll probably be the last one of it. And then I probably won't post any more like full challenges or anything like that until the full release of the patch. Because I'm going to be working on my guide for the game. I'm going to be updating it with the new skills. Flare gun is one of my favorite skills. And infiltration, also really good. And lure, which you don't see me using, mainly because I don't have the gloves yet. I should be. You should use gloves in combination with a tactician with lure. This is really good. If you don't know what it does, it's just right there on screen. Enemies take blank % crit damage. And brother, this is powerful. This is how you get those super juicy hits. So, be aware of that. This is a very good card, but you do need these gloves. Well, you don't necessarily need these specific ones, but it is nice if you get them. Where is Joyce?
Clearly, I'm not ready. Roger.
Quarantine. 80% chance to not consume an attack when removing a dead body and restores 10 stamina. Very powerful effect, especially in combination with a tactician. So yeah, there we go. We have all kinds of new goodies that are happening. Revenants is now I would call it a fully functional class in regards to its damage boost. Like that just made the class viable early game. If it wasn't for the extra 12 damage points, it would be too difficult to use Revenants. But with that boost, they are now just as capable as any other squad you get, especially with Lurching swipes. So, in part 6, there probably won't be too many different changes. We'll probably just, like I said, finish the game. At least I hope this is part 5. I have no idea. I've forgotten by now. And yeah, so that will be that. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.